Hello, welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. We're talking to Emmy's mom, right?
Yes.
Emmy. I kept getting it confused with Rin for some
Yes,
reason.
because that's because Rin's right here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it like she was right here, so I kept thinking, oh, that's her mom.
Yeah.
I messed up. But we're back
Hmm.
at the track.
Hello.
Hello. Once again, the pistol sounds. Oh yeah, Emmy's doing like several events, and I didn't know how many she's gonna do, so
I wonder how many events there even are.
this is like the last one.
Yeah.
Once again, the pistol sounds, and once again, Emmy flies off the block. A thumping sound draws my attention away from the race. It's Rin's foot. She seems completely absorbed in the race. Oh, cheering. Cheering noise. Emmy's mother cheers again, and I assume that the race is over. Sprints don't seem to me like they take very long to complete. Your foot.
Hmm?
Your foot was bouncing on the bleachers.
Oh,
I'm pretty into this stuff. I'm surprised. Rin looks at me quizzically.
why wouldn't I be?
Not into anything but painting, as far as I can tell. No reason, I just thought of stuff like sports wouldn't interest you.
I suppose you're right.
Or the artsy person.
It's not that interesting. But I'm watching Emmy, not the sport.
I don't follow.
That's because you're an idiot, Hasao. How can someone who reads so much be this dumb all the time?
Street smarts are different than book smarts.
He reads books.
Yeah.
This is not the street. This is
It's not street.
no. You would think, even if he was reading like fantasy, he would know how to have a conversation with someone. There's got to be conversations in those books, right?
Yeah, like, but fantasy conversations got to be much different.
He had to have picked up a light novel at some point, a regular slice of life light novel at some point.
Yeah. Well, I read a lot for a while, and I had difficulty talking to people.
You talk with people just fine. At least the last time I saw you do it, you did.
Yeah, people I know.
Fair enough, I guess. Emmy's the most Emmy when she runs. You don't have to get to see Emmy at her Emmyest very often. But here, you can see?
The way you said that.
Yeah. It like didn't process very well in my brain, so I
can
read
see?
it how it processed in my brain. Yeah, I was just like, hang on, we're not talking to Lily here. What's going on?
He directs my attention towards the track again, where the 100-meter dash is about to start. And there she is. I watch Emmy closely. As she gets onto the starter's block, her whole body seems to relax, but it's a false relaxation. I can see that she's actually like a coiled spring. As the starter tells everyone to get set, her head snaps up and her eyes narrow slightly. Her mouth curls upward. Did her mouth just move? Or was that paying attention?
Just her mouth moved in this picture. I would have liked to see her eyes narrow, because right now her eyes are huge. But
mouth curls upward, and what could be a grin and could be a growl. When the pistol goes off, it's as if she's unleashed from a cage, like she was always moving at a blinding speed, but we couldn't see it happening until the starter's pistols dispelled the illusion of motionlessness. It's all over in a few seconds, but in those few seconds I feel like I just witnessed something very personal for Emmy. As soon as she crossed the finish line, the fierce look was replaced by her normal grin. The conquering general returned to his farm. What? Amazing. She's really amazing. I've never seen anyone move that fast.
Well, don't look at me. I'm far too relaxed to run that fast. No, I think Emmy's prowess all came from her father's side.
At the mention of Emmy's father, Miss Ibarasaki looks wistful, almost sad.
He got her into running, you know?
Really? Yeah, she told me. Oh, okay. Apparently, I forgot. I'm uncertain as to whether or not it would be rude for me to ask after Emmy's father. But after that look on her face a few days ago, I feel compelled to ask. Where's her father now, if I might ask?
You may not ask.
Yeah, I wouldn't, to be honest. I would leave things alone. Amy's mother hesitates. Yeah.
It's rude to poke your nose in other people's business, Hasao.
Wasn't she in a car accident or something?
Yeah, she's already said she was in a car accident. I kind of feel like I know where this is going here.
Yeah. Amy's mother hesitates. What?
Oh, I'm pretty sure that she isn't old enough to drive.
Yeah. Clearly not willing to answer the question, but at the same time not wishing to appear rude.
He isn't around anymore.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up bad memories. Amy just seemed a little sad when she mentioned him earlier.
That's not surprising, considering.
Not your business.
They were very close.
I see. Beeping noise suddenly emanates from Miss Barasaki's pocket. Reaching into it, she pulls out a cell phone and looks at it.
Honestly, text messages? What is he, 16?
Oh. Hmm?
Oh, nothing.
Wait a minute. Text messaging means you're 16?
I have no idea.
Everybody sends text messages today. I got one. I get some from my mom all the time.
Yeah, but grandmas are nonsensical, to be fair.
Sometimes.
I've got to go meet up with a friend of mine. Will you tell me, Emmy, I'm very proud of her, and I'll call her later tonight?
Of course. I'll admit that I zoned out for a while. I almost don't notice that the relay is about to begin, but when I look, I can't find Emmy. I thought that Emmy would be running the relay. I thought they said something about her running it too.
She runs Anchor.
Oh.
Whatever the hell that means.
I'm guessing it's like the last one.
So she won't be running for a while yet.
Ah.
Did you see it?
Huh?
Emmy at her Emmyest.
Maybe.
Real quick, to put it in perspective for people who are watching, when I say that grandma's text messages are incomprehensible, she with no context. This is all the time context you get. This was just in the middle of the day. This is the only text message she sent me. She sent me a frowny face, and then she said 2, and then in quotation marks she said, "I have a card I bought in error," and that's it.
I was gonna ask you, like, what was the weirdest text that you got from her?
That.
But I figured I didn't want to slow things down at all.
Sorry.
No. I just mean in case you couldn't, in case you had to think about it for a bit, you know.
Right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, that was the most random thing ever, because it was in the middle of the day when I was helping Sean move stuff around. I saw my phone. That's what I read. And I actually called her and just yelled, "What? What?" Maybe this time.
Race begins, and I cheer Emmy's teammates along as they pass the baton.
Can we pause real quick, Gary?
Yeah. Okay, we're back.
Hello.
The race begins, and I cheer Emmy's teammates along as they pass the baton. There she is. Finally, I see Emmy sprinting on the track to take the final handoff. I was right.
That one girl is still freaking out.
Oh, yeah. Is this the same picture?
I think it's the same picture. It's just moving now, which is kind of neat. But I just find it really funny that one girl is just terrified.
It's strange that this girl has like wrappings on her arm.
I'm wondering if it's a recent injury.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like it's like she just got the injury and she's like, I'm gonna run track.
Yeah.
This one's really happy.
She's also the only one wearing shorts, I think.
Oh, she is. Good eyes.
Yeah.
Why can't they all wear shorts?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's a choice. There's also one who's wearing like smaller shorts to the right, but they're baggier instead of skin tight.
I don't know if I said this or not, but I ran track. I mean, I said I ran track, but when I ran track, I had to wear like really short shorts.
Yeah.
Which I didn't like. They were not underwear, but they were shorter than these right here.
Were they closer to the shorts of the person on the far right?
Yeah.
That we can't really see anymore? Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
At that point, I basically think that it's underwear. if it's that high up. Yeah, a little bit, right? Like, what is the difference at that point?
Like boxers, but I think even boxers are like shorter. I mean longer.
It's a little awkward to be wearing something so small in public, at least to me.
It is, yeah. I didn't really like it. It's like it's not something I would ever wear myself. I don't know why. I don't know why they made us wear those.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Finally, I see Emmy sprinting on the track to make the final handoff. Once again, I'm taken aback by how graceful she looks when she runs. It's really beautiful. The look of determination and fearlessness on her face only adds to the picture. Emmy at her Emmyest, I suppose. But then, as she crosses the finish line, I see her stumble slightly. It's only barely, but it's a definite stumble. Rena inhales sharply and actually looks concerned for a second.
Emmy.
Did she hurt herself, do you think?
You noticed it too? It must be bad.
He frowns as if deciding on the next course of action. Eventually that proves to be too tiresome and she shrugs again.
Well, let's go down. Gotta crown the victor. See if you can't find a laurel branch.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Is that some kind of metaphor? Are you looking it up?
Yes. A laurel is a shrub that was traditionally used to weave wreaths and crowns. Today, laurel is synonymous with achievement.
Okay. That's not going to be easy. Rin shrugs.
At least we tried.
Well, we didn't really try all that hard.
No, but we did try.
Or at all.
Never mind.
But hey, whatever. Emmy is surrounded by her teammates, all of them congratulating her on the run. I don't know why I read it like that. Rin seems to be waiting for Emmy to notice that she's arrived. Oh yeah, I guess she can't exactly wave. Oh man. No.
She could probably, put her arm up and whip around the sleeves.
Yeah.
That might.
At least he didn't say it out loud.
Yeah.
That's...
I'm probably being horribly insensitive right now. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
To any disabled people out there, I have the worst humor.
No. Then again, I'm not sure that Rin would do such a thing even if she had arms. Doesn't seem like her style to draw attention to herself, or to emote beyond shrugging. Either way, I'm not willing to wait, so I wave to Emmy, who looks up and grins happily at me or us.
Hey, you showed up. Guess Rin owes me money, huh? We would have brought you a crown of laurels, but Hisao didn't find one.
It's my fault. Hey, neither of you did. Or neither did you.
It wasn't my job to look.
When did we assign jobs?
When I said, see if you can find a laurel branch. Try to keep up.
I shrug. Guess Rin's rubbing me off on me. God, I'm so sorry. I'd almost said something else. Seems it's my fault after all, Emmy. Emmy laughs at Rin. Emmy.
It's okay, I'm sure...
Yeah, go ahead.
It's okay. I'm sure you'll make it up to me somehow.
I just want to say all the lines, Joe.
That is fine with me.
You can just sit back there and enjoy.
I guess so.
Sure.
Good. So how'd I look?
I stopped myself before blurting out beautiful or amazing. Settle for the substantially safer. Very impressive. Emmy seems pleased with this assessment. I don't mention how much more impressive her performance is given her lack of legs. I figure she knows that already. Besides, it seems like it would take away from her effort somehow.
Great to hear. I was worried that I looked a little slow on the relay, but I guess I did fine, huh?
I don't know, did she? Whoa. Okay.
That's the one that she almost fell on, remember?
Yeah. Rin kicks me and keeps me from finishing my sentence.
What was that all about? He noticed it at the end. That's no good. I guess the nurse will look at it for me later. Did she just, like, grr?
Yeah, uh-huh. I was gonna point that out, too. It went by really fast.
Yeah, I didn't really notice what face she made. I just saw her teeth, and then it went away.
It's weird that they would put that in the game only to flash it, like, really quickly.
Yeah.
Like, to see if you catch it or not, basically.
Yeah.
There's a carelessness in her voice as if it isn't a big deal, but I suddenly notice a slight twitch on her face. Like she's trying to hide the fact that she's in pain. It's then that I notice her breathing is a little shallow, too. Guess she really is hurt. She must notice my concern because she skips up to me and gives me a friendly pat on the shoulder.
Hey, you look a little worried. I'm fine, really. Just sore from all the running, that is all. And come on, a little pain isn't going to stop me.
Oh no. Emmy grins, and for a moment she looks like she did during her sprint, fierce and unconquerable. Or to put it another way, really beautiful.
Hasn't yet.
Well then, I guess I shouldn't worry, huh?
Damn right. I'm Emmy, whatever the hell that is. Fastest thing on no legs. I don't stop for anything.
Impressive. Emmy giggles then and seems to remember something.
Oh, before I forget. Red and I are going to do something next Sunday as a post-track meet celebration. You should come along. I thought she was gonna say, "Oh, before I forget," and then grab Rin and be like, "Pay me."
Oh, yeah.
Normally we do it the day after, but since the track meet was on Sunday, I've got homework and class and all that other stuff to take care of. Plus our morning run, of course.
Of course.
I don't think.
Right, of course. You don't think?
I don't think that's the end of the No, I don't think she should be running after she hurt herself.
Yeah. She seems like not the type of person that's gonna let that stop her. Oh right, your mom wanted to say she's proud of you. Where'd she go? She'll call you later tonight. Did she say she was going somewhere?
Yeah, she said I have to go meet up with a friend.
Oh, okay. Pardon me, I get lost in thought sometimes.
I thought I saw her in the stands. I'm glad she made it. It used to be my dad who showed up to my meets, but Mom's done a pretty good job of taking over. What, showing up and then taking off?
Yeah. She shivers slightly, and I realize that she's still all sweaty. A breeze has started to blow, too. I'm not cold at all, and I've got my jacket with me, so without a word, I throw it around her shoulders. Does this mean we're boyfriend and girlfriend? Yeah, when I was very young, that was a thing. Like, the girlfriend would, like, wear the boyfriend's jacket.
I think that's still a thing.
Is
I
it?
wouldn't know, but I think that's still a thing.
Okay. Emmy jumps slightly and then grins at me.
Hey, thanks. It's getting a little cold, I guess.
Yeah, it looked like it. Just as I begin to wonder whether or not giving Emmy my jacket could be taken the wrong way a boy in a track uniform approaches. Okay, we'll stop there.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.